Completely relax, slowly tighten up. From a scale of 1 to 5, I am now at 5. Clenching my fists hard. Every muscle from my shoulders down to my waist and into my trunk are all tight at number 5. 3 more. Inhale through the nose. Compress the inhale. 2 more. Those are from my SFE book, guys. I love them. I love them. I'll get to that in a second. Anyway, welcome to True Power Trumpet Fitness on this terrific Tuesday here in Connecticut. Life's good, campers. Life is good. Anyway, you saw the thumbnail. The true power of spit buzzing. The true power of spit buzzing. Haven't played a note? 450 kettlebell swings, a bunch of SFE exercises. Let's honk and see what we got. Same mouthpiece, different trumpet, no warm-up. The true power of spit buzzing. Hang on. That's the SFE book. 39 exercises with no equipment, designed by myself in a certain order to give strength, flexibility, and endurance to every muscle group in the body. If you do them one after another, it'll take you about 12 minutes once you learn them. And you can do them throughout, since there's no equipment involved, you can do them throughout the day while you're standing in line at the post office, while you're standing in line at the grocery store. They're great. I love them. Anyway, strength, flexibility, endurance, SFE. Anyway, the true power of spit buzzing. Now let's look. Jerry didn't invent spit buzzing. He invented the way that we spit buzz. And we'll get to that in a second. You can spit buzz incorrectly. But he didn't invent it. But I don't know one other protocol, system, whatever you want to call it, that incorporates spit buzzing, at least, if at all, at least to the degree that Jerry brought it. Now, spit buzzing is trumpet playing. Carnival of Venice. Anyway, it's spit buzzing. All you do is place your mouthpiece on the spit buzzing and you're playing the trumpet. Now, you can spit buzz incorrectly, and we'll get to that in a moment too, but spit buzzing is one of the most, along with kettlebell, 1 and 1A. But I'm going to go spit buzzing first. Spit buzzing is the most important thing that you can add to your toolbox when you're trying to be a trumpet player. Guys, spit buzzing has been my experience, when done correctly, can fix any embouchure problem immediately. And if there's no embouchure problem, it can take the embouchure next level just by spit buzzing. You play something from the Clark book. If it's wrong, I'll say to my student, okay, spit buzz the same thing. do it, spit buzz, it sounds infinitely better. They do it perfectly. Okay? Spit buzz it, they do it again, it will sound better. It will fix anything that's wrong, and it will take something that's not wrong and take it next level. That is how powerful spit buzzing is. And I know most of you are not spit buzzing enough. All right? Now, spit buzzing can be done incorrectly. I did months ago, if not a year ago or something like that, I did a video with Winton of him spit buzzing. I should do it again. It's very, very telling. It is done hugely incorrectly. Pinched, tight. Explains the way he plays now. Didn't always play that way. He does now. Actually, my brother recently, up in Maine, went to see Winton and the Lincoln Center Jazz play live. And guys, he could barely play. He was literally on stage apologizing for his chops. Okay? I didn't make this up. My brother went to see it. Saw it with his own eyes. Now, there was certainly enough talent, overwhelming talent, in that Lincoln Center Jazz Orchestra to make a very, very entertaining concert. But now we can talk about what's wrong with Winton, and that's a completely different argument. I mean, I don't like his trumpets and his mouthpieces at all, and I think that is causing the problem. But when you hear him spit buzzing, you can go back and pick it out if you want. His spit buzzing is completely wrong. Okay? Now, it's the same thing as when we are playing the trumpet. Relax the corners. Listen, if I did that to Winton while he was spit buzzing, he wouldn't be able to play. Locked in, this has nothing to do with it. Relax the corners, thicken the tongue against the soft inner red of the bottom lip. And don't overblow. Watch it. Compared to what Maynard does, barely sniffing. It's barely a sniff of air. Now, again, it can be done incorrectly, which does you no good. Okay? Now, what happens is, every single one of us, except maybe Jerry Steinmeier, Perico is very good at it too, cannot spit buzz as high as they can play with a mouthpiece. What happens is, the minute you put the mouthpiece on the lip, even with the slightest bit of arm pressure, it holds the lip together. Holds the spit bud together. That is why it is used. And the minute you start using arm pressure, you've lost your grip. Because the arm pressure is needed to hold the spit buzz together. That's why, in effect, the mouthpiece is a crutch when you are spit buzzing. That's why I don't like the rims. I don't like buzzing in the mouthpiece. I don't like buzzing in the trumpet with the slide out. I don't understand that one for the life of me. But again, another video. Guys, spit buzzing is the spit buzzing and kettlebell are the most powerful things you can put in your toolbox without actually playing the trumpet. Now, here's the deal. Many of my students get in the habit, and I stop it immediately, of spit buzzing differently than when they put the mouthpiece on their lips. Now, it should be exactly the same thing if the spit buzzing is right. And some guys get into a thing, paralysis by analysis, that they won't play a note unless it goes right exactly into the spit buzz. Guys, that is you're not going to get out of the box doing that. What happens is, the more that you spit buzz while you are practicing, it will reinforce the spit buzz while you're playing, and over time, it will be one and the same. Okay? Guys, as I said, I don't know any other method, protocol, whatever, which uses spit buzzing at all, if certainly not as much as Jerry. But Jerry made it an integral part of the whole protocol. And I, like everybody else, from the first time, at the beginning, did not like to do it. It doesn't sound great. It's frustrating. Nobody wants to listen to it. But after a while, it's just such an ingrained part of my practicing that I don't even know I'm doing it. It's like the pedal tones that I start every, I don't even know I'm doing it. Okay? So start with the spit buzzing. Make sure it's in there, guys. And even if it's not exactly the same thing as when you're playing the trumpet, it will be. Just keep doing it over and over and over, and you reinforce the correct way to play, and it will happen. That and the kettlebell, outside of actually playing the trumpet, are the most important things you can do. All right? The true power of spit buzzing. Love you all.